All right, we're really excited to have everybody here tonight. Before we get started with introductions and how the night is going to go, I just want to thank our sponsors for this evening's event. We'd like to thank the Natural Resources Foundation of Wisconsin. The Natural Resources Foundation of Wisconsin protects Wisconsin's lands, waters, and wildlife by providing funding, leading partnerships, and connecting all people with nature. If you're not familiar with the Natural Resources Foundation, they're a great group of folks you should get to know. You can see their website at the bottom, Wisconservation, that's clever, .org. So make sure to check them out. They do great programming. They have great resources, grants, all kinds of wonderful things for people in our field. So thank you again to the Natural Resources Foundation of Wisconsin.
All right, and then I will be reading our land and water acknowledgement. So the Wisconsin Association for Environmental Education would like to acknowledge the land and water in what is now called Wisconsin. We acknowledge the original caretakers of this land who continue to advocate for all of creation. We acknowledge all the traditional caretakers of this land. We acknowledge all of the nations that have called this space home. We acknowledge the tribes that call Wisconsin home: Mishkizebe, the Bad River Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa; Menominee Indian Tribe of Wisconsin; Ho-Chunk Nation; Forest County Potawatomi; Lakudere Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa; Lac du Flambeau Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa; Scoggin Chippewa Community; the Mole Lake Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa; St. Croix Chippewa Indians of Wisconsin; Stockbridge Munsee Community Band of Mohican Indians; Oneida Nation; Misquabigang, the Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa; Iakituwakanuk, Brothertown Indian Nation. We acknowledge all of the caretakers of this land and stand committed to supporting a vision of respect, humility, love, and responsibility.
Thanks, Rachel. So just to look at tonight's presentation here. So the first part of the celebration we hosted by myself. I am Leisha Johnson, and introduce ourselves a little bit later. And Rachel, who you just heard from a moment ago, will be presenting the WAEE Awards this evening, followed by Wendy Stelzer presenting KEEP's Energy Educators of the Year Awards, and Victoria Rydberg with the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction presenting the Green Ribbon School Awards. We'll be recording this evening's event, so you might have seen that pop up on the screen. So feel free to turn off your camera if you would not like to be recorded at all. All right, so how the night is going to look, we're going to start out with our Wisconsin Association for Environmental Education Awards presented by Rachel and myself. We're going to then move on to the KEEP K-12 Energy Education Program Energy Educator of the Year Awards, and finish off with Victoria and the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction, U.S. Department of Green Ribbon Schools 2023 honorees. So lots of great people to honor tonight. I do have a couple of housekeeping items for you. Please remain on mute during the presentation. If you are receiving an award and will be sharing a few thoughts after your portion of the presentation, please remember to unmute yourself, turn on your video before speaking, and then go ahead and mute yourself after you're done talking. Unless you're receiving an award this evening, please turn off your video during the presentation portions to assist in image resolution. There is the chat box. I'm sure we're all familiar with that. It's available for discussion, reflections, one-on-one conversations, and questions. At the end of all the presentations, we'd like anyone who is interested to unmute themselves. You can use your video, say a word of congratulations to the winners. We'll also put up a white screen if anyone wants to type out some fun messages or any other annotations to our winners tonight. And if you set your speaker view, your program to speaker view to show the active speaker, we recommend doing that so you can see the award winners when they are speaking. We'll also be pinpointing and spotlighting the speakers on our end as well to help out with that. Okay, so the first awards that we're going to talk about tonight are through WAEE. Our mission of the Wisconsin Association for Environmental Education is a member-based professional community of individuals and organizations with diverse backgrounds that promotes responsibility with environmental action, elevates voices for environmental justice, and celebrates excellence in environmental education. And the WAEE Awards program recognizes schools, youth groups, individual students, educators for outstanding efforts and supports outstanding individuals and groups and their contributions to the field of environmental education. Every year we get several nominations over a number of different categories and are so impressed by all the hard work folks are doing around the state. It really makes it a challenge to choose the winners because everyone is just so amazing. Tonight, WAEE has 8 different awards that we were going to be presenting. As mentioned, these will be presented by myself and Rachel. We will each give a short introduction of ourselves now, and then I want to stop sharing my screen quick so we can see who's all here. So hello again, my name is Leisha Johnson. I am a naturalist and education director up at the North Lakeland Discovery Center here in Manitowish Waters in Vilas County. And I've worked with WAEE for probably close to 15 years, and I was on the board. I've been on committees for the annual conference, chaired and co-chaired the winter workshop. That's coming up in January. Make sure you come to that. It's a lot of fun. I won the WAEE 2018 Non-Formal Educator of the Year Award way back when. So love this organization, and I've been hosting the awards here for a number of years and excited to do it again with Rachel.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rachel Lewandowski-Surratt, and I am a current WAEE board member. And I am also the on-site and accessibility coordinator at Upland Woods Outdoor Learning Center in Wisconsin Dells. And I'm actually really excited for tonight. I've actually had the pleasure of working with quite a few of today's award winners, including some amazing second graders from Tower Rock Elementary School. Shout out to those winners. And so I'm so glad I get to spend the night with all of you. And I look forward to meeting some of you that I haven't met yet. So back to Leisha.
Awesome. Thanks, Rachel. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and just stop sharing here real quick so we can kind of see who's around, see all the names on here. If you could, in the chat box, just shoot a little message of where you're coming in from. It's the one fun thing about Zoom is to be able to have people come from all over, which is really, really great. So if you wouldn't mind just putting where you're logging in from, I'll do the same here. Madison, the Dells, Stevens Point, Plover. Nice, Gretchen. Excellent. Milwaukee area, Mayville. Cool. Fun. Oh, from all over the state. I love it. Very exciting. All right. Well, thanks everyone for doing that. You can keep doing it if you need to. I'm going to go back and share my screen once again here. All right, and we'll kind of get going here. So what we will be doing, we'll be introducing the WAEE winners for each award. Rachel and I will be kind of going back and forth, and we'll highlight their great work. And if they're in attendance, we'll have a few minutes for them to address the group, say a few words. Feel free to drop comments in the comment box or save your congratulations for the end of the entire presentation, as we hope to have some people kind of hanging out on our little whiteboard that Becca's gonna put up at the end here. So without further ado, we're gonna proceed with our WAEE awards and our first award, and Rachel is going to be talking about this one.
Our first award is the Aldo Leopold Award, which is presented for long-term exemplary service to WAEE and the field of environmental education in Wisconsin. This is WAEE's most prestigious honor, and this year the award goes to Becca Franzen, who just popped up and is now pinned. So as an associate professor at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, Becca is a champion for environmental education, inspiring both undergraduate and graduate students alike. And she always brings students to WAEE events. She is instrumental in the development and ongoing efforts to support environmental education and teacher preparation through communication, advocacy, and research. Outside of academia, Becca is a workshop facilitator for the NAAEE Environmental Education Guidelines and runs the Higher Education group on EE Pro, holding monthly Zoom meetings for faculty members from across the country. She has been instrumental in WAEE for over 8 years as a board member, including serving as board chair. With her leadership on conference committees, WAEE has hosted multiple statewide and Midwest environmental education conferences. We are appreciative to have had her support over the last decade and are honored to award her the 2023 Aldo Leopold Award. Yay.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I was honored, I am honored and surprised to receive the award. I love WAE and thank you for the congratulations as they've come in the chat. I really do appreciate it. It's been interesting to watch and grow with others that are part of the organization over the past 25 years or so that I've been a member. And I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who has helped me grow on that path. So colleagues at UW Stevens Point, those of you that are here and others who are not here in the College of Natural Resources, to my family, to my students who always challenge me in new and different ways. And it's a pleasure to travel with them to conferences like the Midwest Environmental Ed Conference this past weekend. I appreciate all the challenges that are thrown my way, and I hope that I continue to learn and grow. And thank you again.
Awesome. Thanks, Becca, and congratulations. I've known Becca, I think, my whole career and have had a lot of fun with her kids at winter workshops over the years, and they're all grown up now, but just a fantastic family. So congratulations.
Yeah, did I forget to mention thanks to my family? Yeah, thanks to my family too. And all the sacrifices they have to deal with because of my engagement in the field.
Awesome. Congrats again, Becca. All right, on to our next award. WAEE's Eco Justice Award is presented to individuals, agencies, or organizations that are leading the field in developing and implementing programs that are inclusive, culturally relevant, working towards equitable internal practices, and representing the diverse communities in our state. This year, the award goes to Christopher Kilgore and Color in the Outdoors. Christopher Kilgore founded Color in the Outdoors, CITO, to be able to connect people with the outside world and with other like-minded individuals and organizations. The guiding principles behind CITO hold a strong space in advocacy for diversity, equity, and inclusion. All of the activities, partnerships, links, and resources are developed and presented with these concepts in mind. Stewardship, sustainability, education, and mentorship are core components of the CITO ideology, and with the help of partners and collaborations, Christopher hopes to widen the support, advocacy, and engagement in diversifying perspectives of and participants in the outdoor world and our relationship to it. Christopher has invested significant personal resources into creating gathering space for CITO participants and is partnering with the WAEE to develop a plan to engage individuals from historically marginalized communities in the EE field. As the outreach manager for the Nelson Institute for Environmental Studies, Christopher works to ensure diverse access to programs and services by building deeper relationships with post-secondary institutions, campus partners, and community organizations. We're honored to award him the 2023 Eco Justice Award. And I first met Christopher last fall at the Master Naturalist Summit. He was leading a presentation and I was tending the fire at the site and got a chance to chat with him briefly about what he was doing and kind of creeped on his presentation a little bit before I had to move on to the next spot. So welcome, Christopher, and we're excited to have you here and congrats.
Thank you very much. And I will say for the record, just so everyone can hear it out loud, that fire was indeed the game changer for that day. It was a beautiful day and then it turned cold. And so that fire definitely kept the momentum going. So I thank you for that, even if it was a year later. I just wanted to thank WAEE for this honor. It was very unexpected, and in fact, so unexpected that I actually missed the email originally because I was busy in the process of still working on the site and property where we host a lot of events. So I hadn't checked my email, which I am notorious for, admittedly. But I think the message that I'd really like to relay here, and I just heard this in a meeting today from one of our elders up in the Bad River community who said, you know, if some of us are working on a really great idea, but everyone around us isn't doing the same thing, then oftentimes that good idea either goes unnoticed, or we have so much resistance from the outside that we don't get a chance to actually turn it into something. And I'd like to say, you know, that WAEE is doing an amazing job in helping us make something of these ideas and of these initiatives. And that's something that really is kind of the foundation for what we're doing in Color in the Outdoors, in trying to do what we can to provide access, opportunity, and celebration for folks that are interested in and wanting to spend time in the outdoor spaces, as well as the celebration of the land and the environment itself. We oftentimes look at it as a commodity versus something that we're actually coexisting within. So I am incredibly humbled and honored. I can't wait to continue to work with everyone, and looking forward to seeing everyone on the screen tonight. And I am super humbled to be in the same ranks as some of the other award recipients tonight. So I'd like to congratulate everyone ahead of time. So thank you again, and everyone have a fantastic evening.
Thank you so much, Christopher. Our next award is the Student of the Year Award, which is presented to someone who shows outstanding student involvement in the field of environmental education and academic excellence for students from 6th grade through post-secondary. And this year, the award goes to Zaya Lowry. Zaya is a senior at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee and has received this award for her outstanding volunteer service and many roles in the EE field. She serves as a WAEE student board member, an intern with the Green and Healthy Schools of Wisconsin, and is president of the Conservation Club at UW-Milwaukee. Recently, she also participated in the Diversity in Conservation internship with the Natural Resource Foundation of Wisconsin, where she retooled Cool Choices, an online game that rewards students for activities like using reusable water bottles and engaging in physical activity. She also contributed to the Global Trek Travel Guide, identifying and analyzing over 60 species of flora native to Hawaii. She worked booking and facilitating tours to the Jones Island Sewage District and the Milwaukee Recycling Center and the Urban Ecology Center to allow students to ask questions and see real-life processes that they wouldn't be able to experience otherwise. She has organized volunteer opportunities with the DNR and Milwaukee Park Systems to allow students to get hands-on experience in activities such as tree planting and invasive species removal. She has also hosted multiple online discussions for the professional development of students and those preparing to enter the workforce, and has been a featured speaker at the UW Systems Sustainability Conference. We are honored to award her the 2023 Student of the Year Award.
Thank you so much to WAEE for congratulating me with this award. I am so honored to honestly have been nominated and to be considered. All of the things I do and all of the roles I partake in are truly things that I would be doing no matter what. I have a deep passion for the environment, and I'm so happy to be part of such a great community that not only, shows off everyone and their accomplishments, but allows others to connect who are equally as passionate about our Earth. And I really wouldn't be in any of these positions without WAE. So thank you.
Excellent. Congrats again. So many things. I can't wait to see what you do the next 20, 30, 40 years. That's exciting. All right. Our next award is the Earth Guard Award. And the Earth Guard Award recognizes the development of student leadership through outstanding environmental action projects. This year, the award goes to an amazing group of teachers, Agnes Mossman, Joanna Sorg, and Dylan Edwards at Tower Rock Elementary School. The team here at Tower Rock Elementary Teachers is being recognized for their commitment to integrate environmental education into the first grade learning experience in partnership with Baraboo Range Preservation Association, landowner members, and properties managed by the Nature Conservancy. One day a week, every week of the school year, rain, snow, or shine, the teachers and students spend the entire day outside on the land exploring, investigating, and observing. Growling owls, a fleeing fox, tiny crab spiders, and their own thoughts are just a few of the encounters the 38 first graders of Tower Rock Elementary School have stumbled upon during their weekly outdoor explorations over a period of 7 months. The days have given students an opportunity to connect classroom ideas and vocabulary with real-world experiences, build background knowledge, and develop unique senses of place and belonging within the environment and class community. The youth come to school on Tuesdays particularly excited because they know they're about to experience the weekly outdoor learning day. Parents have been overwhelmingly supportive of these days, noting how the children's observation skills and curiosity have grown through the year. One parent shared that her son is always the first one up on Tuesdays, making sure he has layers and good shoes so he's ready for outdoor learning day. The first grade units of study correlate with the local Baraboo Hills environment and phenology and allow the students to dive in deep to each topic for several weeks. Each outdoor learning day is focused on topics the students are studying in the classroom in ways that build on and contribute to future classroom learning. In addition to academic skills like math and reading, the outdoor days also give students ample opportunities to build social, emotional skills. When asked about something she'd learned during outdoor learning days, one student said, "You get to face your fears. Sometimes it's scary, but when you learn something from it, it's not so scary after all." That sounds like the most amazing program ever. I think every school needs that. That's fantastic. I think we've got the winners here on board, a couple of them, and we'll let them go ahead and say a few words. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'll start us off. My name is Angus. I'm not sure if Joanna's here. She's playing the flute in some church rehearsal right now, so she's going to join us when she finishes. But she, echoes all of these same thoughts too. But I think this is very exciting for us, and I'm just amazed by the variety of people and variety of good things happening only in the first 23 minutes of this. So I'm excited for what's to come. But we are super grateful for WAEE for getting this award, educating us about this whole process. I think it's all something that's kind of new to all of us. Amy Workman, who I saw is here, and Todd Pershey did a lot of work in nominating for us for this award. Chris, you mentioned not being good at checking your emails. I'm okay at checking them, but I'm really bad at responding to them. So Amy reached out to me for some information, and I read the email and I said, "Oh yeah, I'll get that." And then a couple weeks went by and I finally got around to looking at the email and I was like, "Oh no, I missed the whole deadline for when I was supposed to get her the information." Lo and behold, I wrote to her and she said, "Oh, it's okay. I figured something out and I submitted it anyways." And here we are. So super grateful to Amy and Todd, who's the president of the Baraboo Range Preservation Association. This whole project wouldn't have been possible without a huge partnership of people. So we have some local landowners, Mark and Janelle Ballering, who let us take a field trip every month up to their property in the Baraboo Hills, which is just 10 miles from our school. The Nature Conservancy was mentioned, and also a whole variety of community fundraising through grants and various donations we've received to be able to get all the kids outside. I think Dylan was going to say a couple more things here as well. So.
Yeah, and the other thing, we're just super thankful with the administration we have at our school that allows us to do this. We have more teachers that are starting to join us with this, and so we're super thankful that there's other people in our school community that's taking this on. Support from all the parents that we're getting is unbelievable, with how many are so willing to let us take their kids out into the woods for the whole day. And then we're just super grateful too that we're in this rural school where we have kids of all kind of backgrounds, and we're able to give them this experience of being outside regardless of what their background is, showing them how great it can be to be outside and that there's so much great stuff that's just right in their backyard. And then finally, just having this team that we have, Angus and Joanna, and just all the teamwork it takes to make this possible. And it's a lot of work, but we find that it's totally worth it. And so we're super happy to be able to have the platform that we do at the school that we're at and be able to do all this great work outside and hopefully continue it for years and years to come. Thank you.
Congratulations again to Tower Rock. And I love that you said it'll continue for years and years to come. Maybe eventually one of your very own students will become a teacher at Tower Rock and can remember taking all the kids outside and do it themselves. That's what some of this is all about, is those future generations. The next award we're going to present is the Non-Formal Educator of the Year Award, which recognizes innovation and exemplary effort in providing environmental education opportunities for general audiences. This year, the award goes to Gretchen Marshall. Gretchen is a forestry and outdoor education outreach specialist with the Wisconsin Center for Environmental Education. Since 2008, she has worked with LEAF, Wisconsin's K-12 forestry education program, which has provided professional development for thousands of teachers and helped register over 25,000 acres of school forest land. I'm going to repeat that again just because it's so amazing. 25,000 acres of school forest land was registered thanks to Gretchen. Gretchen's work has also supported numerous teachers and school districts as they have undertaken a variety of projects that ultimately received awards to the Wisconsin School Forest Award Program, Wisconsin Green and Healthy Schools Award, and U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon Awards. One of her nominators noted, for the past 15 years, Gretchen has shaped school forest programming within Wisconsin. Environmental education in Wisconsin would not be what it is today without her efforts. We are honored to award her the 2023 Non-Formal Educator of the Year Award.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate this award from WAEE and consider it an extreme honor to be carrying on the tradition of the Wisconsin School Forest Program. I don't know how many of you know, but the program actually started in 1928. So we're coming upon our centennial birthday, which is being planned. So put that on your calendars for a little less than 5 years from now. We're going to celebrate in hopefully lots of big ways. But it is truly an honor and a privilege to be one of those caretakers. I get to follow in the footsteps of a lot of really great people. And I can't take credit. I have to admit, I can't take credit for the full 25,000 acres. I get to help in part of that, but that's been over the history, and it's come and gone, up and down. But just so you know, we do still register brand new school forest property. So even though it started almost a decade ago, I think within the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've talked to 5 new school districts that want to register properties. So part of my job is helping those new people come in. Part of my job is supporting others. And as you were just talking about students being interested in being outside and teachers taking their students outside, I was one of those students. I say I'm one of those success stories where I started in a school forest with the ability to work with others as a high school student. My position didn't even exist at that time. And now I get to help school forests all over the state. And it is truly a privilege and joy every day. And I thank all of my coworkers and our partnership with the DNR Division of Natural Resources and UWSP, CNR and WCE, and just the chance to make that all happen. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Congratulations, Gretchen. I think I've also through my entire career, I've known Gretchen since back in the 2000s. So it's exciting to see getting recognized for all her hard work. So congrats. All right, moving on. We have our WAEE Formal Educator of the Year Award, and this award recognizes outstanding ongoing effort in infusing environmental education into teaching in a formal setting. This year, the award goes to Kate Witkowski. And in addition to being, this is really awesome, being a world-class lumberjack competitor, what? That's fabulous. I think that needs to happen at the next WAEE annual conference. We need some lumberjack games. Kate has been a teacher with Northern Waters Environmental School for 6 years. Kelly Ryder, the school's principal, said in the nomination, Kate's work to create environmental project-based learning opportunities for our students should be a model statewide. Ms. Witkowski has built strong relationships within our community and brings in new community partners every year. Students have worked on forestry management projects as part of a larger building referendum, sugar bush projects with local farmers, environmental restoration projects, and more. School enrollment has increased under Witkowski's leadership, and the school now has a waiting list. We say that life is always an adventure at Northern Waters, and that is true because of the way that Miss Witkowski is able to bring the classroom outside for our students every single day. Ryder said, "We are honored to award her the 2023 Formal Educator of the Year Award." She's got a whole crew there.
Yeah, I think they can see it. Yeah, hi. So, yes, first of all, thank you so much. It is a real honor to receive this award. I was surprised to have received it, but really, really grateful. And it is extra special getting this award from women like you, Leisha, and Victoria, and with Gretchen and Becca, all women that I've worked with in my career. So it's really special. As you can see also, even though I've received the Traditional Educator of the Year award, things are usually far from traditional at Northern Waters. And this evening, you've caught me on an overnight trip with some of our high school students. So we are in Ely, Minnesota at YMCA Camp Northern Lights. And today we visited Minnesota North College at Vermilion and the Forest Service and some float planes. And tomorrow we're checking out a canoe repair shop. So this is kind of a tradition at Northern Waters, and it just so happened to fall on this night. So it's pretty special to be able to accept this award with some of my students here that I've been able to work with and develop relationships with over the years. So yeah, thank you. I don't know, do you guys want to say anything?
You definitely deserve it. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so thank you very much. It is an honor, and I'm really grateful, and I'm proud to be able to work with students in this capacity and really focus on them as people and get to know them through education in that way. So thank you very much.
Well, Kate, I would like to echo what your students said. You really deserve this, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your trip and have just the best night party and tonight for your award. The next award is the Administrator of the Year award. And so throughout a lot of these awards, a lot of people have been thanking their administrators. And so this award recognizes that ongoing support and active involvement in environmental education. And so this year, the award goes to Joseph Vridgas. Joseph is the principal at Aldrich Middle School in the school district of Beloit, where he is an enthusiastic supporter of staff efforts to partner with the Welty Environmental Center to integrate environmental learning into their curriculum. Thanks to his leadership, students are exposed to outstanding environmental science opportunities through hands-on lab experiences. According to his staff, through this partnership, our students were able to experience environmental science in a way that they are likely to always remember, and that will have a positive impact in their relationship with the environment. It was because of Mr. Vridgas's willingness to approve and allow their relationship with Welty that these students now have their understanding and appreciation. We are honored to award him the 2023 Administrator of the Year award. Joseph was unable to join us tonight, but he sent along this acceptance video.
Hi, my name is Joe Vridgas. I'm the principal at Aldrich Middle School in the School District of Beloit. And I'm proud to accept the Wisconsin Association for Environmental Education's Administrator of the Year award. As I read through some of the language of the document for the award, I'm being selected for this because of my enthusiastic support regarding my staff's efforts to partner with the Welty Environmental Center to bring great science experiences to kids. And I want to focus on one idea in that, and that is my enthusiastic support regarding my staff's efforts. This award is not a me award. This award is a reflection of the staff that I have and work with and have worked with, who are passionate about science, who are passionate about great experiences for kids, to spark that interest in them that can change their lives and give them dreams and visions of what they can do and become. And particularly Kathleen Woodman. She is a unique teacher in our school. She runs the alternative program for the district. The alternative school, students are placed there in lieu of expulsion. And generally speaking, their experience when they're in that class is a very closed experience in the sense that everything that happens takes place in that classroom, and there's not much activity outside of that classroom, again, because of the unique population of the alternative school kids and why they're there. So Kathleen Woodman, who is the teacher of that, has this great idea. Let's break outside the box. Let's not only get them outside the classroom, let's get them in a field trip in a bus and take them somewhere different than the school, into the Welty Center, no less. And so, I'm enthusiastically in sport to support that 24/7, but it's not my idea, it's her idea. And so this award is a reflection of all the teachers I've worked with who are passionate about science. It's a reflection in particular of Kathleen's creativity, innovation, and passion for giving her kids experiences that can change their lives. And any principal that would not enthusiastically support that needs to find another gig. So again, my work is finding great teachers and supporting the great things they do. That's what this award is about. I accept it on behalf of Aldrich and all the science teachers that love science and love kids. Thank you.
Awesome. What a great guy. I love that message. Fantastic.
Hi.
Oh, we don't want him to play again though. Okay. So, all right. Congratulations, Joseph. How amazing. Lucky school. Amazing teachers, it sounds like. So we have our final award this evening on behalf of WAEE, and it is the Dave Engelson Award. This award is given to individuals, agencies, and organizations making significant contributions to the field of environmental education, as exemplified by David Engelson, founding member of WAEE, author, advocate, teacher, and environmental education leader across the state and nation. This year, the award goes to Senator Tammy Baldwin. Senator Baldwin has been a champion for environmental and climate education for many years. Every year, Congress has the opportunity to appropriate money for the NOAA, Office of Environmental Education, that funds, among other things, the Environmental Literacy Program grants and the Bay Watershed Education and Training BWET program. A letter is circulated to senators to support the office, and Senator Baldwin has taken the lead in doing that for almost all of the past 10 years. She has also stood up for appropriations for the EPA Office of Environmental Education, co-sponsored the No Child Left Inside Act in every Congress it was introduced, and voted for it as well. Senator Baldwin has also voted for climate education when it has come up in the Senate. Senator Baldwin is a congressional environmental and climate education champion. We are honored to award her the 2023 Dave Engelson Award. And she was also not able to join us tonight, but has sent along an acceptance video that I shall play now.
Hello, Senator Tammy Baldwin here. Thank you so much to the Wisconsin Association for Environmental Education for awarding me the Dave Engelson Award. I am so pleased I was able to join you, at least virtually, today. First, I'd like to thank all of you for the work you do every day to educate the next generation about the importance of being responsible stewards of our environment. Dave Engelson was a pioneer in expanding access to environmental education. He knew, just like I do, that the future health of our environment hinges on more Americans understanding the power each of us has to make a difference. The work you do will give the next generation the tools they need to not only protect and treasure our environment, but also take on the monumental challenges and disparities that we know exist. Climate change is not a problem our children created, but it's one that will shape their future in countless ways. I'm proud to be working to address some of those challenges. Over the years, I have been happy to support dedicated environmental scientists and researchers work to tackle climate change and help protect our precious ecosystems. While we have made some amazing headway that I am certainly proud of, none has matched the past few years of progress. Last year, we passed the single biggest investment in taking on climate change, the Inflation Reduction Act. Among other things, this law is expanding renewable energy production, cutting the cost of electric vehicles and renewable energy for consumers, and allowing more Wisconsin farmers to participate in climate-smart agricultural programs. Investments in clean energy and taking on climate change since the Inflation Reduction Act was signed into law have created more than 170,000 jobs and are expected to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by approximately 1 billion tons in 2030. I was also proud to vote for the bipartisan infrastructure law, which is accelerating the cleanup of contaminated brownfield sites, addressing legacy pollution in our Great Lakes, and building out a network of EV chargers to make the transition to electric a reality for more families. And with the White House's Justice 40 initiative, these federal dollars are taking on environmental injustice, with at least 40% of the benefits flowing to communities that have historically been left behind. In recent years, virtually every community in Wisconsin has dealt with the devastating impacts of climate change. One of the most effective tools we have to address these challenges is to ensure the next generation is equipped with the education, know-how, and resources to inspire, enact, and spearhead change. That's why the work the Wisconsin Association of Environmental Educators is doing has never been more important. I am so grateful to earn this honor, and thank you for being such strong advocates for protecting Wisconsin's environment, promoting environmental education, and fighting for environmental justice for every Wisconsinite. And finally, to our teachers, thank you for all you do to set up Wisconsin children for success. Your hard work, resilience, and compassion make a difference every day for the children, families, and communities you serve. Know that you always have a partner in me in Wisconsin and Washington, D.C. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, that is the end of the
Hello.
Oh, no. That is the end of the WAEE section of these awards. And so let's just give another round of applause to all of our awardees. I recommend like everyone stand up, do a little celebratory dance like congratulations, congratulations, right? We're all environmental educators out there wanting to move, so maybe move our bodies a little bit. I'm going to pass the program now over to Wendy, who is here to present the Energy Educator of the Year Awards. So Wendy, take it away.
Hello, and welcome. It is so great to be here tonight. Thank you. My name is Wendy Stelzer. I am the Youth and Community Engagement Specialist for the Wisconsin K-12 Energy Education Program, better known as KEEP, at the Wisconsin Center for Environmental Education at UW-Stevens Point. And tonight, KEEP is super excited to recognize environmental educators with an energy and sustainability focus. And we thank WAEE for this statewide platform to share their accomplishments. Each year, KEEP looks for nominations for educators who make energy education a priority by empowering their students, colleagues, and the community to participate in energy and climate solutions. I'd like to thank those who took time to nominate and to share the stories of their colleagues tonight. And I want to acknowledge your support and your effort in their recognition. Energy and sustainability initiatives are accomplished as a team with many partners and supporters. A very big thank you to the Wisconsin utilities who make KEEP and this award program possible: Madison Gas Electric, WPPI Energy, Xcel Energy, and especially Alliant Energy, Wisconsin Public Service, and We Energies, who are the utility providers in our award winners' school service areas tonight. It is KEEP's 15th year recognizing energy educators in Wisconsin, and tonight we recognize 3 outstanding teachers. Together, these educators have been the driving forces behind solar installations at their school, developing energy curriculum, participating in energy programs such as Renew Our Schools, Solar Olympics, and KidWind, both at the state and national levels, as well as sharing their passion for energy education through conference workshops. So without further ado, I am excited to congratulate our first Keep Energy Educator of the Year, Luke Heath. He is a science teacher from Mauston High School. And first we will share his celebration video. And after the video, I would like to invite Luke to unmute himself and say a few words.
Luke's dedication to learning and teaching about energy is really outstanding. Over the past several years, in addition to incorporating energy into his classes, Luke has started a co-curricular KidWin program in Mauston. This club allows students to learn about wind energy science, to explore careers in renewable energy, and to build small-scale wind turbines. Luke has brought his teams of students to the Wisconsin KidWin Challenge and to the National KidWin Challenge, where for the last several years, his students have placed in the top teams nationwide. In addition to being super dedicated, Luke is also generous and kind. He's very supportive of other teachers, offering to share resources or give advice or just chat about his own experiences in order to help others incorporate energy into their curriculum or bring teams to the KidWin Challenge. Luke has traveled around Wisconsin to attend educator workshops so that he could share his experiences and answer questions from other teachers. The value of his presence at these workshops can't be overstated. He's dedicated countless hours of time to teaching about energy, and this award can't be more deserved. Congrats, Luke.
Luke was a participant in one of our KidWin training workshops 4 years ago, and little did he know what he was getting in for. He came to Madison on a Saturday to learn about the KidWin program and how it worked. That was a lucky day for education and a lot of people, especially his students. As I got to know and work with Luke, it was clear that he was a teacher of the highest order. His work ethic and dedication to the KidWin teams he coached is a model for success that others will surely follow. That Saturday workshop 4 years ago was a lucky day for me as well. Knowing and working with Luke these past 4 years has been priceless. Congratulations, Luke. Well deserved.
Luke, would you like to unmute yourself and say a few words? There he is.
Thank you to Keith for this award. Thanks to Allison Bender for nominating me. Thanks to Dick for all the kind words and being a good mentor over the years. I kind of feel like, I've kind of started a couple of these things at the school, but a lot of these things I've just kind of been along for the ride. We have a great administration, great team of teachers, and we have just awesome students that once you get them started on something, they're really go-getters and kind of get after it. So, I've kind of started some of these things at the school, but I feel like I've just kind of been riding on their coattails for the last couple of years because these guys on the screen here were seniors last year, and it's just a great ride to go with them and see all the different things that they learned and were able to do. So thank you very much for the nomination. I'm very grateful, and thanks to everybody and the kind words that you guys were saying.
Thank you, Luke. Next up, we recognize David Cruz, an agricultural science teacher from Elkhorn Area High School, as a Keep Energy Educator of the Year. Again, we will watch his video and then ask him to unmute and say a few words.
I am so honored that I get to congratulate David Cruz on the amazing accomplishment of becoming Energy Educator of the Year. David's accomplishments towards this avenue are far and wide. However, being such a humble man, he doesn't always like to talk about them, so I'm excited that I get to help do that. Dave is a fantastic educator in all realms of agriculture, but specifically excels in areas related to energy, renewable energy, and natural resources.
One of the best things about Dave is if a kid wants to do something, he will help them all the way. What's behind me is our solar array that was put in a couple of years ago and was really spearheaded by Dave and a student of his who's now in engineering in college, majoring in sustainable energy. You know, his impact on the future, his impact on our community is huge, and you couldn't have picked a better person or educator to give this award to.
Your dedication as you teach about agriculture, food, and natural resources has left a lasting impression on the students and staff that you interact with. From the opportunities you've helped to provide both within the classroom and out in the world, to the support and encouragement you give your present and former students, I'm reminded of the time you had asked me to chaperone the virtual KidWin competition. While the students were energetic about their project, it was easy to see that their passion for learning had been ignited through your teaching in the classroom. And that is something that defines you as an educator, the way you inspire your students to dream big, think outside the box, and look for solutions.
As a former student of Mr. Cruz, I know just how much hard work he puts in to make the best learning experiences for his students. He goes out of his way to encourage students to step out of their comfort zones and to try new things. For me, this encouragement led to a project for a 10 kilowatt solar array that eventually was installed outside of our school greenhouse. Now Mr. Cruz uses this array in class to provide a hands-on experience for his students to get up close and see exactly how a solar array works. But not only this, he puts in so much hard work for his students and is always there to support them. He's an amazing teacher and opportunity provider for all of his students. So congratulations, Mr. Cruz. You deserve it.
David, would you like to unmute and say a few words?
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you very much again for the honor. The award is definitely something that it's great to recognize that we're doing great things in our Elkhorn community. I'm very fortunate. Our community has been very open to helping develop an agriculture, food, and natural resource program. Our community support, our staff support has been fantastic. And I'll have to admit, the last 3 years, this is a little bit about being an opportunist, is when I see the right pieces of the puzzle that seem to be ready to be put together, it works great. You know, a huge shout out to Shannon Wolf. We started this conversation, to be quite honest, when COVID pandemic was starting. Just a simple conversation that Shannon and I had has really kind of spearheaded an opportunity to bring energy education and natural resource and environmental science to really kind of bring that to a higher level in our school district. So we're very thankful. Again, I appreciate all the people who had great things and to say about me, and hopefully they didn't stretch the truth too much. But again, very honored and very thankful for the recognition.
Thank you, David. Next up, our final Keep Energy Educator of the Year. Last but not least, we have Rick Grundman, who is a STEM and renewable science teacher from Northland Lutheran High School. And again, we'll show the video and hear from him after it.
you know, Rick is fantastic. He's got so many crazy ideas, and then you know, we pray a lot and try to figure out how to work through those ideas. Over the last few years here, helped out our school by adding a whole solar system on our school grounds, and a lot of that was done through volunteers and grants and just trying to figure out a way. We have a sun tracking solar system we use for our class. He took, I believe, first and then created a renewable energies course right in our school, so our sophomores are building their own solar systems. He's a fantastic guy, great Christian guy. Appreciate his drive to go out there and say, hey, let's figure this out. Let's do this. It helps students and it can help our school. So can't be more blessed to have Rick on our staff and to have him be my friend. Congratulations, Rick. Well earned. Thanks for all you do.
Rick, would you like to unmute and say a few words?
Thank you very much. I am humbled and honored to accept this award, and I appreciate the kind words from our administrator, who is, I'll tell you, one of the most visionary leaders I've ever worked with, and is open to all kinds of my crazy ideas. And it's allowed us to be able to develop a curriculum here and for our students to learn a lot about renewable energy, thanks to Michael Moore and WPS that started this whole thing going. And we love being involved in Solar Olympics through that program, and Renew Our Schools is another one that it's a great opportunity for our students to have real life activities and events to work with. So thank you very much. And we just pray our students will grow to be faithful stewards of this wonderful world that God has given us. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you to all our award winners. And I have watched these videos many, many times, and they pull on my heartstrings and make my eyes glisten every single time. It is clear the moment you step into each of these educators' classrooms that they have a passion for their craft, for the subject that they teach, and most importantly, for the students themselves. A huge thank you to Matthew Brown, KEEP's communication coordinator, for creating the very touching celebration videos tonight. Congratulations to all KEEP's 2023 award winners. And I will now pass the program over to Victoria Ryberg, who will be presenting the Green Ribbon School Awards.
All right, thank you so much, and congratulations to everybody here. I have been hearing just so much inspiring work. I support environmental education and service learning at the Department of Public Instruction, and clearly the educators here tonight are rocking that. So I'm excited to introduce to you some more schools that are doing this work as well. So tonight I'm here to present the U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon Schools. The U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon Schools are nominated from the Department of Public Instruction. Each year, we can nominate up to 5 entities for recognition, from early childhood centers to schools to whole districts. So tonight we have 5 honorees. If you want to go to the next slide, these honorees have shown significant achievement in improving health and wellness of staff and students, in reducing environmental impact and costs, and in increasing environmental literacy for all. These schools have put together tons of information for us to send to the U.S. Department of Education, 20 pages at least for each of them for their nomination work. So they have documented a lot of what they have done. These honorees have achieved the highest level with our Green and Healthy Schools program in Wisconsin. They are all sugar maple schools, and then they are also U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon Schools for 2023. In April, they went to the U.S. Department, or they went out to Washington, D.C. No, in April, they received their award from U.S. Department of Education, and in this summer, they went out to Washington, D.C. to receive their awards. They also came to the State of Education address in September to be recognized there and be able to meet the Teachers of the Year and meet Dr. Underly to get recognition at the state level as well. And we are so happy to have them here tonight. So Leisha, if you want to go ahead and play our address from Dr. Underly before we get started.
Hello, I'm State Superintendent Dr. Jill Underly, and I wanted to take a minute to say congratulations to you on being named a 2023 U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon School. Receiving this remarkable national honor is a result of your incredible work you have done to live green and healthy, and work to promote environmental awareness and sustainability within your school and in your community. I was amazed to hear of the innovative ways students and staff have worked to learn about the environment and actively work to make a difference. You truly are leaders in our state, and I am so proud of you. So please take a moment to be proud of the work you've done and what you've achieved. You're making a difference. Thank you for all that you continue to do. And once again, congratulations on being named a Green Ribbon School.
All right. And so we have
Hello,
five
I'm State
tonight that I'm going to present to you. And for each school, I know that there are some folks out in Zoom land here that I am not sure if you are from this school or not tonight. So if you are here and you would like to say a few words afterwards, please unmute yourself and we will get you on the spotlight here. I know I've seen a couple of names, but I've been trying to scroll through all the attendees. So thank you so much for being here. So our first school tonight is Browning Elementary School in Milwaukee Public Schools. A catalyst in the rebirth of a community is one way to describe the impact of students and staff at Browning Elementary School in Milwaukee have had on the surrounding area. About 20 years ago, the school was relocated to a long-standing food desert. With the COVID-19 pandemic and a large-scale neighborhood redevelopment greatly challenging the community as a whole, students and staff stepped up in a powerful way. By bringing underutilized spaces in the community to life and rallying supportive partners with programming and resources, the school is truly living a green dream. Bringing back a sense of community and identity that was lacking from the redevelopment of the neighborhood was no easy task, and students and staff at the school found many unique ways to accomplish their long-term goals. The creation of a Safe Routes to School program helps students improve safety measures and encourages collaboration throughout the community. The school's innovative walking school bus program helps unite those in the community and it integrates the school further within it and addresses attendance and morale challenges in positive ways. Even after the creation of those community programs, though, students and staff knew they could do more to help. Knowing access to healthy food is a major challenge in the area, the school revitalized an underutilized greenhouse. Not only do students and staff learn firsthand about STEM programming and sustainability, the greenhouse has become a staple in the community. Those who take advantage of the greenhouse often explore ecotherapy and other methods towards improving wellness, and additional outdoor spaces and gardens around the school promote meditation and other practices that continue to be key for those struggling with trauma. Browning Elementary School's sustainability journey eventually led to the creation of a Seed to Plate program, helping tell the story of local food and why it's important for ourselves, the environment, and the community. Congratulations to Browning Elementary School for being named a 2023 U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon School. I don't see anybody from Browning, but if there is somebody here, please feel free to unmute. All right, let's go to the next one. Our second honoree tonight is Eagleville Elementary Charter School in the Mukwonago School District. Living green and healthy in a sustainable way is a community effort at Eagleville Elementary Charter School in Mukwonago. With an emphasis on environmental education, students and staff learn about the direct impact waste has on the earth, and they actively work to mitigate their own output. To reduce the footprint of schools, staff and students compost, recycle, and eliminate the usage of paper and plastic in the school cafeteria. A no idling policy and the combination of 2 bus routes helps the school reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and a nearby school forest gives students and the surrounding community the opportunity to participate in several walking and running events throughout the year. Environmental literacy and sustainability is interwoven throughout Eagleville Elementary, with students taking part in hands-on learning experiences in the school gardens, the school forest, and nearby creek. By utilizing the outdoor areas, students learn about the environment and how they can help be green and healthy throughout their lives. Students often partner with the community and share what they have learned about the environment through gardening, monitoring water health, recycling, and more. Congratulations to Eagleville Elementary Charter School on being named a 2023 U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon School. And I know that Colleen is here tonight. So if you would like to unmute and say a few words, we would love to hear from you. Colleen, I think we don't have sound.
Can you hear me now? Thank you everyone so much for this award. It is an honor to be recognized. We are a tiny school who are making big steps to make environmental changes. We only have about 110 students. So it truly is an effort of community, families, staff, and students coming together and recognizes a lot of hard work over many, many years to build up to this. So just thank you so much. It is an absolute honor to be recognized.
Thank you for being here, Colleen, and for all you do for our students. All right, our next school tonight is Forest Edge Elementary in the Oregon Area School District. As the first verified net zero energy school in Wisconsin, in case you missed that, students and staff at Forest Edge Elementary are leaders in sustainability, boasting more than 1,700 solar panels, 90 geothermal wells, smart windows, and green roof ledges. The school has physically positioned itself as a study in conservation. All energy needs are offset with on-site generation, and the school does not have a natural gas line that serves the building. The commitment to sustainability doesn't end there. Programming within the school provides students the opportunity to participate in activities that educate and support green initiatives in the building and within the community. A leadership group was formed by students, educates peers on recycling practices with the goal of diverting waste from landfills, and a garden space outside the school allows students to plant vegetables and herbs, harvesting produce to bring home or share with students and staff. Throughout the school year, students spend time maintaining the garden, weeding the garden beds, and cleaning the space for winter preparation. A hydroponic system rotating around the building provides a unique look at fruits and vegetables as they are grown throughout the year. Education on sustainability is also incorporated in the school's curriculum, with lesson plans available at each grade level that teach about renewable energy, an initiative called Renew Our Schools, which we have heard about tonight, tasks and students and staff with competing hands-on learning experiences to expand knowledge and decisions on energy consumption. Congratulations to Forest Edge Elementary for being named a 2023 U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon School. Is anybody here tonight from Forest Edge? All right, we will go on to our next honoree tonight, Tamarack Waldorf School in Milwaukee. Students and staff at Tamarack Waldorf School start each day outside, coming together as a group to join in a shared welcome and experience. Whether students explore the many natural and urban spaces the city has to offer or work in the nearby garden, they feel closely connected with the environment surrounding them. Students learn about the environment in many ways, from incorporating a curriculum focused on environmental literacy to maintaining the school garden throughout the year. Every day is a new experience built on green and healthy living and sustainability. Students at Tamarack typically spend several hours a day outside, so it's easy for them to learn and grow their mindfulness, gratitude, and overall awareness of the impact humans have on the earth. Third and fourth graders are the main caretakers of the school garden, planting and caring for the crops throughout the year and even over the summer months. In the fall, fourth graders harvest the garden using ripe vegetables they grew to create nutritious snacks and meals. Outdoor learning is a staple at the school, with teachers coming each day equipped with stools, wagons, and other items, giving students an opportunity for hands-on learning about the environment. Congratulations, Tamarack Waldorf School, for being named a 2023 U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon School. And I don't think there's anybody here from Tamarack tonight either. All right, we will keep going. And we do have Christopher Thompson here tonight. So before I start, I am going to pin you, Christopher. If you want to start your video. There you are. All right. So glad you can be here with us, and maybe we can make you blush on camera as we talk about your school. So the Unified School District of De Pere. Through innovation and a district-wide commitment, the Unified School District of De Pere has made sustainability and environmental awareness an integral part of its mission. With 6 schools and over 4,500 students, each of them has a role in reducing environmental impact. By tracking energy usage, the district modifies practices accordingly to reduce output. An recent upgrade of an HVAC system and the addition of geothermal and passive solar systems, solar energy sources, allow for clean energy choices. Outside of school buildings, native plants minimize the need for energy-consuming maintenance and fertilizing, and other landscape and garden wastes are composted. Outdoor learning centers paired with vegetable and pollinator gardens give students a unique opportunity for hands-on learning and continuing their journey toward becoming environmental stewards. Not only is being green and healthy a constant within the district, but above all, mental health and providing care to students remains a priority. The district partners with several medical providers and groups throughout the community, connecting students with school-based mental health resources and services. Therapy dogs often accompany staff in hallways, providing unconditional support for students who may need a calming friend. Congratulations to the Unified District of De Pere for being named a 2023 U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon Schools District Sustainability Awardee. Christopher, Superintendent, would you like to say a few words?
The Unified School District of De Pere is proud to look at environmental education as just a best practice for all students. It's something that all people should be doing within the learning environments. And so we've tried to incorporate that throughout the school day, not just through our instructional practices, but also through our operational practices. So thank you very much for recognizing the school district. We're very proud to be here.
Thank you so much for all you do. And if we could just give a big round of applause to all of our U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon schools. These schools are just absolute leaders in our state and in our nation. They are doing phenomenal work. So congratulations. And I'm going to pass it back to Rachel.
Yes, thank you. Those are all of our award winners. And so yeah, thank you, Wendy and Victoria, for presenting tonight, and thank you all for being here and celebrating all of our amazing award winners. As the final thing today, we would like to thank the amazing crew behind the scenes, because an event like this does not happen without an amazing crew. And so we would like to thank the WAEE Executive Director Becca Borkowski and the board chair Skylar Prim, who jointly led the awards process this year, because we did not have a formal committee working on this celebration of excellence. We'd also like to thank all of the WAEE board members and volunteers who offered to help make this program a success by writing press releases, creating the PowerPoint, managing the communications, and even emceeing tonight. We are currently seeking an awards committee for the 2024 awards. So if you are interested, please email Becca, the executive director, who will hopefully put her email in the comments. But if you are interested in helping out with the awards next year, email Becca. But let's give another little round of applause celebration for the committee that contribute to making this special evening. I think Becca has a little final activity to end our night, maybe.
Hi, I do. All right, we're gonna start a little whiteboard here. Everything moves around whenever I share my screen, but here we go. We're just gonna have a little whiteboard where we can share some like congrats to everybody or whatever. You can choose to put some text by any of the names or anywhere you'd like. Just feel free to say congrats or anything. That's all of our award winners. WAE is yellow, Green Ribbon School is green, and the KEEP awards are purple. So yeah, we're trying a new thing. We're trying the whiteboard function on Zoom instead of last year we had like where you could do stamps and stuff, like different emojis, but feel free to enter some text.
And as folks are playing with that feature, just another huge congratulations to everybody who got an award tonight. Thank you to everyone who spent the evening with all of us, watching those incredible videos, listening to all these amazing, just fabulous people doing wonderful work every day. And so I did want to mention what's going with the awards in the future, kind of what we're moving towards here. So we will bring back an in-person awards gala. If you remember, we used to do that every year. We'd go to a different place and have food and activities and all kinds of wonderful things going on. And so we're going to bring that back in the spring of 2025. And so next year will be our last virtual ceremony, and we will honor the 2024 and 2025 awardees in person at the 2025 Celebration of Excellence Gala that we will do in person then. So we'd also like to invite all past award winners to attend the 2025 Gala. We'll have special recognition for all the award winners from the virtual ceremonies for the past few years. So we hope to see past winners and this year's winners, next year's winners, 2025. We're going to be getting together finally again, having some fun and getting to be in the same room with each other. So we look forward to having you all join us then. If there's anything else, Becca, before we can, lots of great messages in there. I love it. Looks like a video game.
I was just going to echo what you were saying. We're finally going to get back to in-person gala awards. And if you were awarded tonight or in past years, or you're thinking of nominating somebody in the future, like please join us 2025 in the spring. We're going to shoot this off with a giant awards gala, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be the biggest awards gala so far. So we do have a few people already signed up to help us plan that, and we're still looking for more people, but please come. If you won an award tonight, we will find a way to honor you, and we'll make sure you're celebrated, and we would love to have you there. Thank you.